Hi, Lihle.
Hi Rita, how are you?
All right, awesome, awesome. I was just checking in to see how you're doing in lockdown. Are you surviving?
Yo, I'm surviving.
So where
I'm
are you? What are you
surviving.
up to?
I'm in Durban. I'm working on a couple of deals. I'm trying to change the background a little bit.
It's fine. We like your background. I like your background. It's
That's
fine.
good.
I recorded you while you were doing that.
No, no, you can't be serious. You come on.
If you're nice to me, I'll cut it out. Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
You have to cut that out.
Okay, but now tell me that you're working on deals, so you're not sitting like people in front of the TV.
No, there's no time to sit in front of the TV, you
But then
know.
what do you do? Do
Um,
you go out? Can you actually drive out there? What do you do?
well, so what I've been doing, so I've got people who've been doing the running around, getting me videos, people who are close to the areas where I'm looking at investing. So I've had agents who've been running errands on my behalf, taking videos, taking pictures, and sending them to me and giving me all the information I need. And then I'd arrange meetings to go and view because in town, actually, they're not so strict here in town. They're much more strict in townships, well. So we are given some freedom to go around. There are opening hours where we can go. So I use those hours to go and view properties. So as opposed to just sitting,
Wow. Okay. Whatever you do, just don't catch something from someone.
I won't. No, the
Yeah.
thing is,
So, so
I
where's
think,
this now? Durban.
yeah, this is Durban.
Okay.
There's
Wow.
still
All right.
room to move around. So they're not as strict as they normally are in other areas. So
All
yeah,
right.
and as long as there's one passenger in the car, they're still fine.
So you don't take all your buddies. Okay, cool. That's at least good news. So what are you listening? What are you reading at the moment? What's your favorite
Um,
book at the moment
right now I
that
was
you can
reading the
recommend
book.
to people to listen to in this time or read?
Well, I've been reading the book, The Creature from Jekyll Island.
What is
That
that?
book is a beast.
Really? I've
It's
never
a
even
book
heard
that
of that.
teaches. It's a book that it's written by Edward Griffiths, right? This guy is teaching about the grunge, as Robert Kiyosaki calls them.
Mm.
Um, and he says he's teaching about the banking system, right? And he's teaching about how the banking system
Oh.
was formed and how the Federal Reserve Bank came about. As as Robert Kiyosaki always says, the Federal Reserve Bank is not serving its purpose. It's not doing what we have been told that it's doing.
Mm.
So I've been studying a lot about banking, the banking system, the name of what's the name of the game, who's indebted to whom. So I've been studying a lot about the banking system
So you actually
because
you're one of those few people that actually understand with all of this banking crap and chaos and economy and this rate becoming cheaper what it actually means, right?
yes, very well. I've been studying that a lot.
Now's the time to really
And also,
understand the banks.
yes, because another thing that I've been studying is how do the banks invest? Because as Grant Cardone always says, study the big boys and how they make their success. So it's interesting that banks um, they print their own money, and despite that, even though they are printing money out of every rand that is saved, they still are in the business of giving out loans and all this type of stuff. So I wanted to find out, why do banks invest in properties as opposed to investing in stocks and bonds, and so there's a lot that I've learned about investing like banks, and I think every property investor needs to invest like the banks do, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like taking thinking to the next level. That's very awesome. So what's been the best part of lockdown for you?
The best part for lockdown for me is that you get a chance to sit down and to think, Thinking is the hardest job there is. So you get a chance to sit down, reflect on what you're doing wrong, what you can do better, and look at, and have some moments of self-introspection, which I've had a lot of them. And to also get to an opportunity to study where the world is going. What does this COVID-19 mean for us, and what it could mean for the future, right? And also to prepare and position my business and my plans to expand in property, as to what's the way forward and where should I be. So I've watched a lot of YouTube videos from the guys whom I really aspire and look up to, and I've also read a lot of content and materials that I felt that will be very, very beneficial in preparing myself for the world that awaits for us, So
Cool.
I've enjoyed that a lot, so yeah.
And the worst part of it? What's the part that you hate?
The worst part of it is that I've had so many meetings that I had to put away. I had to put off my event that I planned to do at the end of March. The way I was planning to do a mentoring event and a coaching event, I had to put off with it. And I've had so many people who've been calling me for meetings, and now I had to adjust it, making phone calls, with going on Zoom, and it's a new thing where you are like, it's the future, like the future is here, where people are going to have to start considering taking their businesses online and going digital. So for me, it's been a frustrating change, but it's been quite something. It's been quite something, eh? So yeah,
And next time,
actually, I've learned a lot. I've become more tech savvy over the last few. Oh no.
I'm just thinking that that laptop that you invested in just
Okay,
before the
are we back?
lockdown was a cool idea.
Dude, something else happened to that laptop. Is it still online?
Yeah.
Are you still there?
Yes.
Okay. I'm having an issue quickly. Oh my gosh, please stop the recording. I'm just having a short issue that I need to sort out quickly. I'll be with you now.
Uh-oh. Okay.
It's just that I just got a notification from my doctor, and I need to just change quickly and then come back online quickly. I'm just gonna convert it now. Jeez. Where's this now?
From your doctor, did you test for coronavirus?
Code is not working.
Or are you pregnant?
Sorry about that. Oh, so where?
Are you not negative? Are you not COVID coronavirus?
No. Actually, I've learned a lot about how you can overcome it,
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. I can't be. Jeez, how could I? Okay. Sorry about it.
All right. Well, that's cool. That's just wanted to catch up and just see how Corona is treating you. But it seems like it's working in your favor and not against you at this point in time.
No, it's working in my favor, actually. It's working in my favor. In fact, in a lot of ways, I've learned a lot. It's been very profitable in terms of learning and seeing where the future is going, Sometimes you get, most of the time you find out that we become so busy that you end up only having 1 hour to read a book, or 1 hour to stop and listen to yourself and, pay attention to what's happening in your business, pay attention to what needs to be improved.
So I just want to make that note that you don't have kids, you are alone by yourself. So this is for people that do not have 3 kids like me. I'm like, please give me 5 minutes for myself.
I'm sure you've had a lot of babysitting to do.
Crazy. But anyway,
all
right, thanks. But we'll enjoy the rest of your Corona time. Only 2 more weeks to go, so cool.
I can't wait for it to end.
Bye.